But there are now so many different makes and models recalled, it's almost impossible to list them all.
All these cars have safety problems, according to the very companies that made them. And the drivers don't know it.
The nearly 3 million cars on the road that a consumer group is warning could potentially burst into flames.
Yeah, the Center for Auto Safety demanding a recall after reports that hundreds of Kias and Hyundais spontaneously caught fire.
Since I brought you that story, there have been more than 3,000 complaints of non-crash related fires in Kias and Hyundais. Nearly 7 million have been recalled. Nearly 1 million this year alone.
The two automakers have now recalled over 5 million sedans and SUVs for fire-related defects since we first exposed thousands of these vehicles going up in flames in 2018.
This expansion means Kia and Hyundai have now recalled more than 2 million cars since 2015.
Hyundai is recalling thousands of mid-sized cars because the panoramic glass sunroofs can come loose and fly into traffic. How scary is that?
Hyundai and Kia have recalled more than 1 million vehicles for potential engine issues.
The automaker is recalling nearly 500,000 cars. Hyundai says a manufacturing problem could cause the engines to stall.
Nearly 7 million Hyundais and Kias have now been recalled because they could catch fire.
Hyundai and Kia have recalled 500,000 more cars, partly because the engines could catch fire. Hyundai is recalling 471,000 of its Tucson SUVs, and it's an expansion to a September recall related to an electrical short that can cause fires.
Right now, Hyundai recalling almost 600,000 vehicles in the U.S. to fix a pair of problems. The larger recall concerns failing hood latches. A second recall of 161,000 cars involves parking brake light problems.
Hyundai is recalling 82,000 of its electric cars after 15 reports of car fires.
Hyundai recalling more than 260,000 Elantras in the U.S. and Canada. Seems there could be some problems with the power steering system, the company says, in increasing the likelihood of a crash.
Recall to tell you about this morning for more than 41,000 older minivans made by Hyundai. The hoods can fly open while you're driving.
Hyundai and Kia are recalling more than 591,000 vehicles in the United States because a brake fluid leak could cause an electrical short and result in an engine fire.
Hyundai is recalling nearly 500,000 mid-sized cars in the U.S. due to a problem that could cause the engine to fail.
Two major automakers have issued recalls, potentially affecting almost 2 million vehicles. Safety regulators say that brake lights may not illuminate when drivers are pushing the pedal in multiple Hyundai and Kia models.
The turn signal on some Kia and Hyundai models apparently can flash in the wrong direction.
Hyundai is recalling nearly 500,000 mid-sized cars in the U.S. to replace the engines because a manufacturing problem could cause them to fail.
Honda and Kia are recalling about 168,000 cars to fix a fuel pipe problem. It could cause engine fires.
500,000 Hyundais and Kias are being recalled in the U.S. because the engines could catch fire. U.S. safety regulators have been investigating Hyundai and Kia engine failures since May of 2016.
Welcome back. Hyundai and Kia are recalling nearly 485,000 vehicles in the U.S. and telling their owners to park their vehicles outside since they can catch on fire.
Hyundai and Kia are recalling more than 550,000 cars and minivans in the United States.
This is because their turn signals can flash in the opposite direction of what the driver intended.
Every recall I notice from them, either the car can catch on fire when the car's off, or the car can cause an accident. I've had 5 of these recalls in the 5 or 6 years of the car. Like, it's pretty scary to own a car that can catch on fire for no reason.
I think part of the reason why Hyundai dragged their feet was they didn't want to have to pay for all of those engines.
Hyundai and Kia have been slow to respond to the problems. Their safety recalls started gradually, back in 2015, for metal debris in the engines, and then fuel leaks, oil leaks, brake fluid leaks. Millions of vehicles added to the list amid growing engine fires and failures. But many others with the same problems are left off the list, only to be added years later.
Important to do that. Terrifying. Yeah. It really is. When you see the images from that, it is terrifying. Know before you buy.